Oh, we're gonna come out Mitake as Leos. This is gonna be day 1, match 3, game 2, first half. I just had to get that through my head. But with the Survivor team comp right here, you're running Ember against this team comp. You're not gonna be able to do much. This is gonna be an instant attention with, of course, Fury. Well, not Fury, Hunt. My bad, that's Hunt. Of course, with the Cypher lock and 1 stack of, well, just Fury in general. But with Mitake side right here, running Leos against this type of team is not good. AK being first chased once again, he just doesn't want to chase AK once again. He knows. Last game, SEER contained me as Bonbon. I'm not chasing him again. He's playing Prospector. But Shadow here being quite relatively close to Ward as well. It does seem like Mitake has managed to spot where Shadow was. Then utilizing the Hunt right there. Sadly, Hunt had to go down. Shadow did put down 1 catapult near the umbrella gate at the other side near a hotel. But of course, Shadow right here, it's already 60 seconds into the game. Incidence is slowly climbing up as of now as well. Shadow is currently rotating straight towards her catapult as fast as possible. But also at the same time, it's kind of like you're playing a Ember, and Ember needs to rely on Hunt for him to gain that movement speed boost to catch up towards the Survivor, as we do see as well that beautiful catapult going straight past that broken window right there will be forcing Mitake to vault over that window. But at the end of the day, you know what, it doesn't matter because he doesn't have Hunt up. Even though Hunt stays up, Hunt comes up 8 seconds after you chase after Survivor. The Survivor is just way too far away. I don't even think Shadow has any heartbeat right here. And from what the looks of it, oh my god, look at this. From the looks like it seems like Insolence is going to be popping up at full presence. Well, not full presence, but towards the first presence right now. With AK having triple magnets here, as we do see as well, Shadow here definitely should be able to... No, he probably won't be going down. Should be safer to get that. The blink will not be used as well, considering that you are chasing after a toy merchant at the end of the day. So it's not really worth it, because your attack recovery doesn't come back until you fall down like onto the ground, and then you can hit, in a nutshell. But from... with the puppet thrown out there, I guess first officer can just get rid of the puppet, but it doesn't seem like he manages to hit touch it on time. Still has one Poseidon Watch remaining though, so that's not too bad for first officer to come in to rescue. As we do see as well, AK being in the nearest vicinity, the Prospector there decoding the 15% cipher. They probably will not decode that cipher. Actually, no, they have to decode that cipher. It's either that they give pressure at the start, so then like AK will keep decoding the ciphers and then GR Heart comes in with a no damage rescue, or GR Heart will have to come in with a double down rescue, considering that he is a first officer against a Ember right here. Ember only has 1 Ember on him, so I guess at the end of the day, oh, gets the hit right there immediately. SEER comes out with the owl. Of course, this is what you get for not banning SEER. Yeah, this is what you get for not banning SEER. But of course, from Toy Merchant side, it was a before half rescue as well. From the Survivor side right now, we do see that Prospector is getting rid of the doll, and of course, first officer with that 14% decoding buff and a very nice dimension hit from Mitake. But at the end of the day, as long as it was a before half rescue, that's all what is needed for the Survivors here. In all honesty. If you just look at it, right, Shadow has thrown another pocket watch to Heart, so Heart can come in to rescue again. And like, I don't even think he needs to utilize that. Well, actually no, it's better for him to utilize that pocket watch. SEER is also nearby. I wanted to gain as much out as possible, as we do see on the bottom left hand side of our screen. It's currently at 15%, slowly going up to 20% as well. We're probably going to stall for a little bit of time right here. Gets the hit on towards the SEER though. These are very nice dimension hits from Mitake. But against a team comp like this, I think you just lose in general when it comes to draft. Like, yes, you're doing very well, but you're losing to this draft. So there's not much you can do right here. But first from Tandai's side, he has 90% owl. He is a little bit frustrated that he can't get it up to 100%. Of course, Heart will 100-second commit time in here. We do see that the first officer is also nearby. AK still isn't near the exit gate just yet. But of course, from Mitake's side, he does have blink ready and up because it was used pretty darn early. From Shadow side right here, wanting to get that flywheel out. Ooh, wanting to get that flywheel out, but no. But the SEER still want SEER was nearby. SEER still want to get some owl them all. Getting the blink down immediately on the SEER. That's okay though. That's okay because it'll still be a 3-man escape. You see, it'll still be a 3-man escape. Then seeing where AK is as of now, gets the magnet. He has quite a bit of magnets to use here, and of course a flywheel. So what they probably want to do is to wait a little bit more time. The flywheel has been used right there. They have to be very careful here, as we do see as well. Ember is moving pretty darn fast. I mean, Hunt should be coming up pretty darn. No, he wouldn't. Never mind. He has been using quite a bit of. Wait a second, am I recording? Stop. No. He has been using quite a bit of basic attacks right there, so it's a little bit unfortunate. And there will be a 3-man escape here coming from GR side. Let's move on to our second half then, shall we? Okay, now then, seeing that Super Rich is going to come in with a Naiad once again, but this team comp is a little bit more special, let's say. We have a composer coming out from OVO side immediately. It does seem like the female dancer was banned, but we're going to chase after CC's, mechanic first. From what I've heard and slash seen, no, not like this. CC is apparently first mech in Korea server, if that's a server. I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. I know Asia server exists. Unless Korea is merged with Asia, then like Japan, then yeah, first mechanic from KR server. Then it sees that Oni is currently nearby, trying to buy as much time as possible as well when it comes with a harass. But of course, getting the pushback immediately there, we do see that Mech still has 82, but at least the moisture is dropping down slowly but surely. Currently going down straight to 55%. CC needs to continue here for as much as possible. Also, Oni getting the normal hit right there, cancelling the attack animation. Oni does not have borrow time. Whoa. But Oni here activate a berserk. Probably wants to land the stunt there. It depends on what Super Rich wants to do. No, Super Rich decides to change targets here immediately. We're gonna guarantee the 1k. I guess we're guaranteeing the 1k. We're getting Oni down. No borrow time. It makes everything a little bit more different. But of course, the bait right there was brilliant from Super Rich. A very good grasp. A very good grasp of whether Battle was near his hitbox range. But of course there is a ball there, so it would be nice to see Super Rich get rid of that, perhaps, which is a good question right there. But of course, seeing right here has to be very careful once again. Gets no damage rescue, but the hit still manages to land on towards the batter. It seems like Super Rich just wants to hit batter regardless of what happens as of now, or maybe that batter hit was just a little bit more lucky, because for Super Rich right here, he only needs a 1-man elimination. They have a huge, and I mean it, a huge advantage here with we're basically 7 points ahead. It was 8-1 for game 1, but also at the same time, as long as Super Rich just ties here, it's going to be a win for them. The GR can just take it home after this. But with mechanic left on the field, you have a mech and a composer decoding CIPHER machines both at the same time. If you guys have seen Sugushanka's Studios video, lawyer basically decodes faster than composer to a certain extent. It's just that composer has more of a kiting ability than lawyer, which is why composer is a little bit slower at decoding compared to lawyer, but not that much of a bigger difference. But maybe when it comes to tourney games like this, yes, they will make quite a bit of a difference. But also at the same time, lawyer can contain. So yeah, that's that. Now then, didn't get the hit on saying there sadly, but that output didn't really go anywhere, to be fair. Getting stuck there once again. Another over the pallet here from Super Rich. Survivors are giving free pallet hits, basically. I think they're panicking, I won't lie. I think they're just nervous. I genuinely think they're just nervous. This is not how they played in KR qualifiers. But here, as we do see as well, getting Seiyu onto towards a chair right here. And of course, one more CIPHER remaining at 10%. It seems like the mech can only decode with her doll, but I think with just that much doll, it's more than enough. Mech's doll currently still decodes at 110%, and in a nutshell, you have accelerated decoding, which is 20%/25% extra decoding progress. So then, we do see the CIPHER machine is gonna go up pretty darn fast. OVO is gonna come in for the rescue, but I think that this will become an after half rescue. It probably is better for Super Rich just to camp this CIPHER no, not this CIPHER, just to camp this chair instead. In a nutshell, oh I did teeth clean today and it's hurting after talking so much. But in a nutshell, we're gonna teleport here immediately though. That's a little bit of a weird momental. That CIPHER machine is at 50%. Oh, but the last 3 CIPHER machines are nearby. Oh, that makes everything a whole lot different. Of course, mech now has been Mech's location now has been indicated towards a hunter. The dot has been broken. Chasing after mech here probably would be a better choice if you don't want to chase after the mercenary anymore. With Super Rich's side here, as we do see as well, 3 ciphers are remaining on the field, but the other 3 ciphers are directly on the other side of the map. For now, we do see that the mech and the mercenary are currently, I would say, baiting Super Rich to come and to take care of them. Meanwhile, OVO wants to decode as much cipher machines as possible. But with OVO here, knowing that the hunter isn't near his other 2 survivors, both Mech and Merc will start hitting each other. But the problem here is as well, before they go decode, they need to look for items. If they don't have items, they can't contain. It's really hard against high tier hunters like this. It's really hard. We have seen, in a nutshell, we have seen how survivors contain, right, with items. And you can't tell me, they cannot, and you can't tell me that, oh yeah, no, they can't contain for like at least 90 seconds if they have 3 items, because the average survivor has 3 items. The average of them has 3 items. Regen survivors has more than 3 items, it's just that they start out with 2, and then they regen 3, 4, 5. With 4, the mercenary in general, their containment is actually really good at the end of the day, I won't lie about that. But also now, seeing where OVO is, OVO tanked it. I think OVO here is actually trying to bait Super Rich to go after him instead, just so CC and Oni can go decode the cipher. But chasing after OVO for endgame is not actually worth it. It's probably better to chase after the likes of Mech or Merc for endgame. You need to consider the fact that OVO should be having that tuning in, and he can immediately utilize the tuning once Super Rich gets her harpoon back. Once Naiad gets her harpoon back. Right, which is why like a Naiad chasing against a composer in an ideal world, yes, it's a good chase, but against the last 3 survivors here, where it's like a mercy, a mechanic, and of course a composer, who would you rather chase? I would rather chase a mercy who has only 1 elbow pad left, because 1 elbow pad is 1 elbow pad. They can't make that much of a big distance from you compared to, but like if it's a composer on the other hand, yeah, you're gonna see like a 6 tune speed boost there, which probably lasts like 5 seconds for 50 seconds. And of course composer does have double, like, knee-jerk reflex, a pallet speed boost and a window speed boost. So imagine a composer stacking that for endgame. They can definitely reach the exit gates, but as of now, still trying to lock the ciphers as much as possible. For now, Super Rich can definitely just aim for, like, you know, that basic tie that he wants, but for now he wants to practice to see if he can win. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, it does help MS's Survivor quite a bit as well for their practice. So maybe they talked about this before. I'm joking, they probably wouldn't. But you know, as just for the laugh. Or maybe they talked about this before. But saying right here though, still has 1 elbow pad left on her hands, but probably should not be utilizing that elbow pad anytime soon. It's better for staying here to get the... You are brave girl. You are a brave girl. Oh my lord. I would not have vaulted that. I would be too scared to vault that. I did not. Nah. But with the middle cipher being decoded right here, not really that much of a great choice from OVO side, I won't lie. Because like, just look at the cipher. It's 3 ciphers in a row. Your choices are decode the very furthest bottom and the very furthest top, not the one in the middle. You choose the one in the middle, that's gonna get locked forever. But of course, with the cipher machines here, as we do see as well, 3 ciphers machine, an average of 50%, as we do see here as well, gets the hit on Mech. But Mech should be going down right after this though, having 2 seconds left on towards a harpoon. But CC that's down is also nearby. CC here has dodged. CC didn't really dodge. Okay. I mean, Cypher Machine is primed, so Seiyun here trying to get another item for a mechanic. What did Seiyun get? Nothing, because the chest was not open just yet. Cypher Machine currently being 98% though. Mercenary should just come in with the rescue. Just keep touching the chair. Genuinely speaking, there's just rescue. Ah, it gets a terror shock. Whoa, no, what? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, please, no, that's 2 terror shocks today. That's two huge mistakes. That is 2 huge mistakes. Now then, throwing out the harpoon once again, Super Rich aiming for this mercenary right now. Yeah, there is no way they are going to go for it. But of course, what did I see? No survivors did proc though, so definitely did know that mech was nearby. The mech probably here will just locate a little bit closer towards the dungeon. Teleporting. Yeah, just teleport. Yeah. Let's congratulate Super Rich for the tie. It's a win for GR, so I'll see you all for the last match of today. No, you genuinely see Super Rich's face right there. He basically was like saying, oh, that was not a good terror shock there from Seiyu. Even he agrees with me. But moving on.